Good morning to you once again. Throughout the week, we've been giving you the first alert on the potential for wintry weather, not only this weekend, but even beyond with a cold blast next week. And we're taking a new look at some of the updated numbers, models, and it looks like Baton Rouge still locked into the 20th percentile for the possibility of 0.01 inches of freezing rain. Goes down to 0 towards New Orleans, goes up to about 50-50 as you go to the north and farther towards the north and west as well. And to that end, that's where there's going to be trouble. That's where there's going to be the possibility of ice accumulation. Right now, across our area, and I'll step out, you can see the remainder of it is at 0, but then between Woodville, if I had to pick one part of our viewing area that I'd be a little bit more concerned about, I would say New Roads, because it looks like they're going to be on that line, flirting with freezing a little bit earlier than the rest of the viewing area. And it all hinges on how far inland, how far to the north the area of low pressure moves. The farther north it goes, it takes that wintry mix right along to the north with it. As for right now, we're seeing some clouds, some moisture, a little more humidity. We're starting to set the stage, but not that much in the way of rain. It's only about a 10% chance for today. So for the most part, you're not going to need the rain gear, even though we've got a lot of precipitation back to the west and everything developing and heading in our general direction. So we'll go ahead and go with the futurecast graph. Now I'm going to go ahead and skip on over towards Saturday. So this is Saturday morning at 9:30 in the morning, and it's not bad yet, and I stress the word yet, because by the time we get to early Saturday afternoon, not only are we expecting rain, we could see some heavy downpours, we could even get some rumbles of thunder. Right now, the SPC is not highlighting this with a possibility of severe weather. They've got one Sunday more for New Orleans, but as long as the temperatures to this point, they stay above freezing, we don't have any trouble yet. And then we get into Sunday early morning. This is Sunday at 4 a.m. And remember, I mentioned New Roads because it looks like they're going to get colder faster than Baton Rouge. So as we get to Sunday morning, this is when we could see a little bit of a mixture or a little bit of wintry precipitation. But remember, as long as the ground temperatures stay above freezing, we should be able to avoid any significant icing or any icing whatsoever on the roads here. And fingers crossed that's going to be the deal. As we get to Sunday 1 p.m., this is probably, in my mind, the best thing that we're looking at the models. Because if this holds true and by 1 o'clock in the afternoon we can get rid of all this precipitation, then we can dry things out before it gets dark outside Sunday night. And that is going to be crucial to whether or not we're going to have icing on bridges, overpasses, anywhere in the viewing area. So if the graph is right, that's actually a more favorable thing for us. I'm going with the European model because the European model has been very consistent. It's been showing that this is going to be predominantly a rain event across the southern half of Louisiana. And they also agree that the bookend of the rain should be sometime in the middle of the afternoon on Sunday. Look at this. I mean, locked in, frigid. That's going to be the one word to describe what we're going to see temperature-wise. Monday morning, how about 22? How about 19 in Baton Rouge for Tuesday morning? Wind chills 10 to 20 degrees. Could see the duration very long for that too, so you're going to want to wrap the pipes. Today, by the way, is a good day to wrap the pipes because, again, the weather's going to be relatively quiet, even tonight quiet as we only get down to 48 degrees. But get the rain gear ready, get the WAFB weather app ready to rock and roll, and this weekend it's probably a good time to just hunker down and stay safe and stay dry and stay warm.